Alright, folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Very stupid clocked, one and all. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. And I look OP as hell today. Whatever, fuck it. We're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the usual disclaimers. In the description box, folks, you have in there the article that the JRC does not want you to read. It is authored by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by autistics for autistics, where they interviewed over 900 ABA professionals in regards to the quote-unquote treatment program at the JRC. In fact, the JRC doesn't want you to read this article so damn much that they have threatened a defamation lawsuit on NeuroClastic if they don't remove it from the website. NeuroClastic has refused, and thus far, JRC has not had the balls to addy up yet. So, in the description box, you'll find that article. Please share on all your social media. And also, folks, you're going to see their public statement, NeuroClastics, in regards to the thread. And you're also going to find in there, down at the bottom of the page, their GoFundMe. Also, folks, you're going to find information in the description box in regards to the Agape boarding school case. We are going to be covering it on here, but because I gotta fucking sleep sometime, for the love of God, I am going to be covering that one once a week. We'll be doing videos on the weekends in regards to the Agape boarding school. Okay? Alright, and also, folks, in the meantime, visit those links and please sign the change.org petition in there. We also got the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present, self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. Folks, when we discuss the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones. It is 4:16 a.m. in the morning, folks. I am not awake. Not at all. Please kill me. So if I stumble over my words, apologies in advance, all right? So let's go to where we left off yesterday at 79. The June report claims that the contingent food program and specialized food program may impose unnecessary risks affecting normal growth and development and overall nutritional status of the students subjected to this adverse behavior intervention. I'm going to put it bluntly for you because you're all about to see a bunch of bullshit which will probably get me all riled up and probably awakened. The contingent food program is a starvation program. A student has to earn every single fucking bite of food by appropriate behavior. Earn the right to every bite of food. In Jennifer Masemba's report, we find out the fact that if you don't have what they consider proper behaviors, you go to school hungry in the mornings. You maybe might get a little bit of breakfast at around 9 a.m. But it's usually some soy mash, potato mash covered in liver powder. Cover the calories for today so they can say, we're not actually starving them. But if you know anything about autistics and our sensory issues, it'd be pure hell on us to eat that. We will starve ourselves before eating it. But moving on. Both the contingent food program and the specialized food program are monitored daily by JRC's full-time nutritionists and medical staff. You realize how that makes this worse, right, JRC? When you have fully trained nutritionists agreeing that it is okay to make a student have to earn every single fucking bite of food, that being able to eat your fucking breakfast is considered a reward. Students on the contingent food program are weighed a minimum of once a week, and the students on the specialized food program are weighed daily. But you all have been known to fib on those weight intake papers now, aren't you? Caloric intake is also monitored and adjusted when necessary. JRC's nursing staff monitors the students' health on a daily basis. But why would this be fucking necessary if you were feeding them properly? JRC employs a nutritionist who oversees the nutritional status of the students, and the JRC consults nationally known experts on nutrition and the overall design of its food services. Didn't stop y'all for not meeting food and safety standards, did it? No JRC student has ever suffered adverse effects from the food programs. Really? Tell that to Jennifer Masamba. Tell that to the fucking school records that showed that you were not meeting state fucking requirements. What do we know, folks, from science? Well, let me tell you. We know that when a person is not properly fed, especially in the mornings, and they are a developing teenager, that when you are not properly fed, you're not allowed to properly concentrate. When you're not going to be able to properly concentrate, what happens? As an autistic, I can tell you, behaviors happen. And what happens when those behaviors happen? Well, you get shocked and deprived food, now don't you? It's that catch fucking 22 situation. The health of the JRC students improves usually dramatically while with the food program. Bull fucking shit. If that were true, JRC, and everybody else is fucking lying but you, seriously, us teams, JRC, us fucking teams, usually have specialists in every fucking area that we are concerned with when we do unannounced visits. Particularly those who are well versed in the national school food programs. No national school food program agrees that it is okay to withhold food because of behaviors, or that food should be viewed as a reward. It is a basic human fucking right, you sick fucks. Moving on. The students' problematic behaviors improve as well, which leads to a fading and elimination of contingent and specialized food programs. It's not okay to use fucking food to force people to conform to your romanticized idea of normal, JRC. Food is a basic human right. You deprive students of food if they don't perform for you. Period. And it's not just the JRC who does this, folks. In fact, one of the people who I always send these videos out to, we'll just call her Squad, shall we? Miss Blue knows who I'm talking about, has told me that an ABA professional told her to do the same shit. To not even feed them and provide for their basic human needs until they performed the way they wanted the child to perform. Yeah, Blue wasn't having it. Because she has a conscience. It's bullshit and it's bad for you, folks. It's bullshit and it's bad for you. You will never convince me that depriving someone of the basic human right of food and telling them that they get to eat as a reward when everybody else gets to eat because it's a basic human right and what we need in order to stay alive is a good idea. And on that note, folks, if it horrifies you, it fucking should. We should not have to earn every single bite of food because we were born different from the rest of you. We're not fucking dogs. And as a matter of fact, you all treat dogs better than you treat the students at this school. And at places like it, like Agape. Now, on that note, folks, I'm going to close out for this morning. We don't get very many views on this channel, especially on this subject. The few that we do tend to get removed from time to time. So please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this morning. As always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye, everyone.